Hello, folks. This is your boy J Dub at HVC, where we help you to get the most out of your mobile tech. Today, I bring you the Spider-Man Miles Morales build, The Leap of Faith. I built this because I love Spider-Man and I love Miles Morales. So I just figured I would do this build as a tribute to him. And I'm hoping that you'll enjoy it as much as I enjoyed building it for you. And if you want to know how I built this, then please leave your inquiries in the comments below. If I get enough inquiries, then I'll make a video in the future on how I built this. All right, so let's start from the top to the bottom. Starting with the clock, we have the weather, the day, the time, and the date. When you click on it, it launches the Google Clock app and all of its functions. The Humble Visions logo. When you click on that, it launches the YouTube channel. I did this so that it makes it easier for me to be able to share the channel when I'm out and about in the world. Then we have here these sector buttons. Now, these sector buttons are a tool that's made by a developer called CMX. They make this tool for a theme builder called KLWP. I used the KLWP plug in order to be able to insert this CMX tool on their sector buttons in the build. So let's start with the first button, music player. Music player, it gives you the artist, the name of the song, the artist, and the album that it's playing from. Play, pause, rewind, fast forward, volume controls. So if you click on the plus and the minus key, you can get the volume controls. What I like about this is that when you click on play, the album art actually takes over. It's slightly transparent, so you can still see the video loop playing in the background. But it kind of gave me an old school drive-in movie kind of feel with the way that it is doing that. So I'm gonna pause that. And also, just to bring your attention to the volume rocker, the volume rocker has also been color matched to the build of the phone as well. All right, so then next we have the weather. Pretty straightforward. Current weather, high and low forecast, and then the 3-day forecast for the weather. The agenda button, that brings up the calendar, and then 2 of the next upcoming items on the calendar. Excuse me, when you click on the date, it launches the Google Calendar. Next, we have stats. Now, this here gives you 3 pieces of information. It gives you the battery life, current battery life, and how long it's going to expected to last on the single charge. The RAM that's being used and the memory that's being used on the device. When you click on the battery percentage, it brings up the battery report. Last button, but not the least, is apps. Now, these are my frequently used applications that I use throughout the day. Pretty much all of my communications applications. So first row, social media, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google Duo for my video calling, Google Messages for text messages, Gmail, Google Chrome browser, Facebook Messenger, and then phone dialer for my contacts. These 3 buttons here launch the app drawer. The other way to launch the app drawer is to swipe from the bottom row of the screen. So if I swipe up, as you can see, it also gives us red hue. It also has this little red matched indicator, which you can use to swipe through the applications on the device. And then next we have the Edge panel. Now, the Edge panel has a number of different applications that I use frequently, like my weather, my app pairs. So, for example, if I want to be able to scroll, 2 streaming media services at the same time to find something to watch, that's primarily what I use this for. To play tic-tac-toe. Pretty fun, even though it's a pretty old basic game, it's pretty fun to play against a computer. Then I have brain games, and then my screen capturing tools. My next screen is my media screen. Now my media screen here has my my NBA tracker to keep track of the scores, my news aggregator, my Audible books. So right now I'm into the 15 invaluable laws of growth. Then I have my Netflix widget, which I can cycle through some of the features of the Netflix app without having to go into it. I have my Xbox folder, which has my Xbox app to control my actual Xbox itself, and then my Game Pass to play my games, my Xbox games on my Android device. Then this folder here is all the rest of my streaming services that I consume media from. If I go and swipe off screen to the screen, it brings up my universal search. Now, this will search the contents of the device, I'm sorry, not only the applications, but the content within the applications as well. Very equivalent to Searchlight on iOS. And then I have my custom keyboard, which I can do swiping. And then I also made it so that the Spider-Man logo pops up every time that I touch a key. The logo will pop up behind whatever key stroke. It's a little bit more visible to see when I hold it than you can see. So for this keyboard, I'm using the Samsung keyboard. There's just some aspects of it that you can get really deep into. Like aside from doing the wallpaper, I was able to go and customize the keys, color code them how I wanted, be able to to drop a logo behind it. Not that the other option is Gboard, which is was a pretty awesome application. I just find that the customization goes to Samsung, so I went with Samsung's keyboard. And then I wanted to also show you the lock screen. Now the lock screen, with Samsung, what it allows me to do is to actually toggle through multiple lock screens. As you can see, you can do an animated one. You can do still shot pictures. Now, every time that I power my device on, it cycles between these three different lock screens. So I never know which one's going to come up next. It's just always a surprise when I push the power button to unlock my phone, that I'll see one of these three. And then for my recent apps, when I swipe up, it allows me to be able to I customize it so it does it in a carousel. I just thought it was cool because I could see the full screen of the application. If I swipe down, it brings down my notification shade and the quick 6 toggles that I use. If I swipe down again, then it brings down all of my toggles, and I can go into the phone settings from here. And as you can see, this has been color matched to the theme of the phone as well. So that's it. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed it. I'm hoping that I inspired some creativity. You can do some amazing things with your device. So, as you can see, it's not my screen's not cluttered with applications. It's very minimalistic, but all of the applications that I frequently use are very accessible. And when I'm not using them, they're out the way and I can just enjoy the album artwork. So if you have any questions about this, then please let me know in the comments below. Again, if I get enough inquiries about a how-to, I'll make a how-to video in the future. If you're not currently subscribed, please subscribe. Please like, please share. Help us to get to our 1,000 subscriber milestone so that we can be certified as a YouTube channel, so I can start getting paid from this. But thank you so much for taking your time if you hung out to the end of this video. All right. Well, you have a wonderful day.